Here's hoping there's an exit.
Quick you'll go, and fast you'll fly. When Mirror's wing will o'ersweep you, then the next room well will keep you. Quick you'll go, and fast you'll fly. Where you'll land's for you to choose. Graves or books, your choice will be. Spirits, papers, all for thee. Where you'll land's for you to choose.
You mean you can transport me out of here? Enough of the poetics, I'm ready to go.
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypt or library both may move you. A hurried choice is never wisest.
I'm gonna say crypt?
The crypt, a rather rare selection. Spirits, tombs, and secrets all. Will you heed the deadly call? The crypt, a rather rare selection.
From the looks of it, we're still in the underground temple.
Then we're not out of the woods yet.
I wish it was the woods we were in.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Woolgraf spotted something.
Well, what's this I've spotted? From the looks of it, we're still in the underground temple.
Then we're not out of the woods yet. Well, what's
I wish
this
it
I've
was the
spotted?
woods we were in.
Alright, so none of those are good.
From the looks of it, we're still in the underground temple.
Then we're not out of the woods yet.
I wish it was the woods we were in.
Hallowed be these crypts. Endeavor to worship or endeavor to depart. Goddess, greetings, wanderer. What brings you to this house of the goddess during these troubled times?
What is this temple?
The goddess's home, of course. Her house of worship. Here she'll return when she's finished her great work. Yes, when she returns, she'll rejoin her beloved and loving flock here in this very temple.
So you're immaculate too?
A what? No, certainly not. I serve Astarte, our great goddess. A bishop of the source am I, in life and in death.
You say you serve Source. I'm a Source hunter sworn to stamp out the power.
I ought to box your ears and tie your black tongue. A source hunter, you say? And what does your mission entail exactly? Chasing down the ill and wounded, healed by source and executing them?
Source is tainted. It's a power of chaos and darkness.
That's impossible. Absurd. Our Astarte is the great bringer of light, of order, of healing. No, I don't know what strange land you are from, wanderer, or why you've come to her temple to spread such lies and gossip, but I think it best if you take your blasphemy elsewhere.
Weird.
You want to fly? You want to wing? Just say the words, I'll away, we fly.
of a library now.
The inferno devours me.
Traveler, my heart does leap. To the crypt I'm glad to bring you, or the High Priest's office, if it please you. Traveler, my heart does leap.
Into the fray once more.
Bless the seven! I am restored!
Traveler, my heart does away, away, will fly away. The High Priest's office. Oh.
Stitch in time, eh, friends?
This room must be woven with powerful protective magic.
I was really hoping to find something better. Now this is valuable.
Read her lab notes. I don't know. Lab notes. The diary contains several fragmented notes seemingly scribbled in distraction. Tenebrium stores located within the Kula mine sufficient for all operations. Miners contained devoted to conduit should expedite the mining process. Imp have proven useful in the development of a prototype, but the result was far more dangerous and difficult to control than anticipated. Consider implementing failsafe. Power without loyalty is useless. The key is blood. Bloodstone and my own contribution of life make the resulting knights loyal to me in every way. Still, danger must be further mitigated. I've developed a method to make knights vulnerable if it should become necessary to dismantle them. The spell and the blood suffice. First fully functional prototype created, a beauty to behold, totally loyal. Immaculates will oversee continued production of the knights. I expect soon my army will be ready to march. Sister, it's been entirely too long, and strange whispers from within the Goblin Highlands and the tribes of the East bode ill. I beseech you, please come home. Life has taken on a dreadful pallor in your absence. Where's my bright and bristling sister? Dashing here and there, gobbling up information like a spring caterpillar before metamorphosis. I have done wrong by you, this I know, but it is time for us to put these past wrongs behind us. Accept my apology, dear Leandra, and let us move forward. I have heard disturbing news about a dangerous cult led by some other madman called the Conduit. Forest creatures whisper dark tales of the source and sacrifice. Come home if we are to face this potential threat. We need one another. You feel so distant, your soul so far from my own. I want to make amends. Holiness, the conduit of the goddess. I have ever endeavored to follow the path you have laid out before me. Your devotee. I have put aside all pleasures so that I may better pursue the one way, and it has been a great honor to serve you as your trusted aid. Your Holiness, I was shaken when I discovered it was the counselor and not your devoted Evelyn you called to assist you in the King Crab Inn that night. Have I erred in some way? Have I proven myself less than faithful? What have I done to unearn your trust? Whatever wrongdoing I've committed, I will atone for it. Your devoted servant, Evelyn. Leandra, hosting your little pet has been a pure pleasure. What Evelyn lacks in subtlety, she certainly makes up for in utter disdain for her current position. Yes, I assure you, you've made her a very happy woman. Her peeking over my shoulder has hardly helped my already fervent endeavor to raise Brachus Rex. My eagerness to find the Source King likely outweighs even your own. When next I write, I will have found him. This is just a blank sheet of paper that goes to the homestead. Hell, for so long without hearing from you, I had feared the worst. You were so angry that night, I thought the fire in your eyes might scorch us. I would have deserved to burn on the pyre for your rage. Yes, a more fitting fate for my coward soul I could not have devised. When you slammed the door behind you, every candle in the cabin snuffed to smoke. Something died then. Something within me, within Ikara. You were gone, and we didn't know if or when you'd come back. You must know how dearly even then you were wanted, how my heart sobbed, begging me to go after you, but I was stuck fast to where I stood in the life I had chosen. And 2 years passed this way. My arms began to forget the width of your waist. My fingers no longer itched to comb through your wild mess of hair. Then your letter. Of course I will meet you at King Crab Inn. Of course I will. See.
Leandra's web weaves wider than I could have imagined.
This is no rogue witch. This is a conspiracy.
Pixie dust. One with fluids. I've read this book. Yeah. Tales of the Seven Gods. The Seven Gods were still young when they decided that each of them should have their own race to guide through the eternal flow of time, and thus it happened that Rowlek, the most powerful of the gods, became the patron of the humans. The burly Duna created the dwarves in his own likeness, and even lived alongside them in the mountainous caverns. Tyrsendelius, the poet, went into the woods and created the elves. He blessed them with near immortality and wisdom. The reptile goddess Zorlsista wished to command a proud warrior race, and thus she created the lizard people, fierce fighters from the wastelands. The god Rogir, renowned for his brutality and violence, created the orcs and enslaved them for more than 300 years before he left Rivalon. Zantiza, the goddess of mirth and laughter, wanted an intelligent race, versed in the arts of magic around her. She created imps, who were talented magicians and engineers. The goddess Amadia was an outsider, preferring to live in complete solitude. As the centuries passed, the 6 races spread over the continent. One day, Amadia's dalliance with a wizard resulted in the birth of several demigods. She granted her lover immortality and decided that she would act as the patron mother of wizards. The wizards are not considered a separate race. They have their own goddess to whom they pay tribute. Absence of the 7 gods Nobody knows for certain why the gods left. We cannot say for sure when they left, but estimations place it nearly 2,000 years ago. Wise folk from all over the country have studied the exodus of the gods. While the priests believe that gods are still among us and watch over us unseen, so that they might judge us by our deeds, some scholars believe the gods never existed. I have already read that. Temple of Astarte, Volume 1. In the earliest days of creation came first the gods, and next came the seven races. These two classes of consciousness existed in harmony, but there was little communication between the two. Then came Astarte, mother of the source, and through her great power, the mundane was united with the divine. When man closed his eyes, he sees not only darkness and feels not only the constant pull of the void. He sees the love of the goddess, a gentle glow, and he feels how all of creation is bound beautifully together. As Astarte powers grew, so did its remarkable effect upon the inhabitants of our world. No longer could sickness and injury undo us. No, sorcerers were capable of mending any harm daily life might inflict upon us. Sorcerers, those who could communicate with the goddess and thus guide the source, bless us with their gifts. It is through these holy souls that Astarte grants us her finest honors, and it is through them. Is it through? Yeah, it is through them that she is honored. The temple, the greatest tribute to Astarte yet erected within Rivellon, serves as home to countless sorcerers who can study the greatest gifts of the goddess and then venture across the realm to spread her blessing. To lay eyes upon the goddess is to feel the greatest love of the divine, and here our visions show us she whom we owe all. We pay tribute to her for the gift of source, and she in turn provides. Her goblin and orcish shamans join hands with elven and human sorcerers, bent in service to the goddess, and in gratitude for her gifts. Astarte, mother of all, may she thrive 1,000 eons. Sort by time. Oh, latest added, sorry. Unlock skill air absorption. Okay. Thought I got other stuff. Guess not. We need to find Leandra's blood to activate. So I have a spell, but I don't have her blood.
Into the fray once more. Scepter of Command. What do you think it's for?
From the look of these blueprints, it's got something to do with death notes. Perhaps there's a way to handle them yet.
I was just gonna find some of her blood.
choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypt or library, both may move you. Away, away we...
We'll go back to the crypt.
Goddess, greetings, wanderer. What brings you to this house of the goddess during these troubled times?
What is this temple?
The goddess's home, of course. Her house of worship. Here she'll return when she's finished her great work. Yes, when she returns, she'll rejoin her beloved and loving flock here in this very temple. That's impossible. A what? No, I ought to box your ears and tie your black tongue.
All the same.
You want to fly? You want to wing? Just say the words, I'll heed your call. The library? The entrance?
This is the entrance hall.
You want to fly? Away, away we fly. You want to fly? Away, away!
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I'm wondering if this is ground where, like, you can't stop walking, kind of thing. If that's the case, I want to do this. Okay. Oh, he got all the cool shit. That's why I couldn't find it earlier.
Soldier, soldier, burning bright, where will you go? What will you see? The gold within, the sun, the gold within cannot be reached. My paths have all been mangled. Prepare to bar.
Gold within cannot be reached.
Soldier, soldier, prepare to...
What did you say about the gold within cannot be reached?
Soldier, soldier, the gold within cannot be reached. My paths have all been mangled. Prepared.
You just can't get us there. Okay. All right. Does that say blank? Yeah. Homestead, Roderick, Homestead, Roderick, Roderick. Pixie dust. Okay, what's this one? In my more experimental days, I mixed Divinity with magical potion. Telekinesis potion. Okay. He who smelts it, number 6. Beat some scrap metals into shape and you make yourself a makeshift piece of armor. Handcrafted plate. Field Adventurer's Guide number 18? Jesus. Venus is inspired by simplicity, and one of my favorite makeshift armors involves knocking a kitchen pot into shape and slinging it up on your old noggin. So you have some cloth and leather and a needle, but no thread. You know that harrow workers have thread too? That's been identified. That's been identified. That's been identified. Blacksmithing and lockpicking. Immunity to frozen. Alright, let's go back to her. This. That. Earth and air resistance, 35. And a trash, so send that to Roderick. +2 dexterity. We'll send that to Bear Daughter. Strength, Tenebrium resistance, bodybuilding, and 78 hit points. We'll send that to Roderick. Actually, this might be hers. Bodybuilding and 2 initiative. So I'd sacrifice 2 initiative for strength and Tenebrium resistance and HP. Initiative and bodybuilding. 3 initiative. 2 initiative and HP. What will your bodybuilding give you? 45% chance to not be affected by those abilities. Well, I'd be losing what? HP? Yeah. Big ol' helmet. That to her. Send that one to me. Can't really leave 2 more initiative on the ground. Alright, we're gonna have to skip that one. 2-hander, 1-handed, 1-handed. So this one goes here. Not as good as what she's got. We'll go to Roderick. Roderick. I'd rather keep for the one strength 50 hit points. Do I have a neck piece that gives me initiative? Nope. So I need something that gives initiative for Scarlet. She needs to gain initiative.
You're tired, aren't you?
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
2 strength. Initiative and movement, but I lose resistance and a lot of armor. I'm going to gain 1 strength here. And I'll lose 1 strength for 2 initiative. So that'll make up for the strength loss, but it'll give me initiative back. Awesome. Those will be for her. Let's go to Wolgriff. He has initiative on his neck. Dex. How's boots? Lucky Charm he's got. Initiative on his Sarong. Immunity to being poison's just stupid good. No new daggers. Okay. Fair daughter. Is Dex on her neck. Can't wear these because of strength. Crossbow +1. Her boots. She has additional movement from her boots. +3 initiative on her belt. Jesus. Her sarong gives her +2. Could have Dex and lose 2 initiative and gain 1 Dex. I don't know if that's worth. (31) 2 initiative. Jeez. Okay, so here's her damage is 27 27 minimum. This one's more than 27. And then maximum is much higher. I can fear them for 2 turns. I can stun them for 1 turn. This might be a better bow. I think this might be a better bow for her. She's going to lose a little more movement, but she's going to get... And she's going to lose flare. But I have flare. And she's going to have better status chances. And her status is that she can inflict are really good. Yeah, Roderick. Look at his stuff. What does he have on? Bartering and charisma. I can get him intelligence, which would be nice. But this also has reflect. Ugh. He has speed and movement. None of the boots are really better. Field specialist bodybuilding. Got your sarong. Get 2 initiative. Armor. What? More initiative. No, I'm just better like this. Okay, so let's just sell my garbage then. Hmm? Yes. Gives me +1 initiative, more armor, more movement. That's an initiative. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, but it might be for somebody else. Okay. Let me look at this real quick. I'd lose 1 speed and a little movement, but I'd gain 3 initiative. Oh man, send those boots to her.
Doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
That's much better. Now her initiative is 20. But what happened to your initiative? Wait, are those your boots I took?
Are you hungry, Alfie? Oh, I hope you are, because you're getting a whole cow just for you.
Our initiative is now 15.
Oh, you're a good boy, aren't you, Alfie? Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes you are. Yes, you are.
Or what happened to her initiative? Where'd that go?
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Mara,
Lost
my
speed.
sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
I got rid of her some of her speed shit. Bummer. Okay, that goes to Homestead. Homestead.
Oh, you're a good boy, aren't you, Alfie? Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes you are. Yes, you are.
I hope those boots make up for it. Okay.
Remember to take a
19.
break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me. So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome. Did you see the way the guards look at you, Alfie? Or they daren't attack a brigand?
Do a salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you? Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn?
Okay, what have you got?
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn?
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
I'd lose 1 crossbow, but I'd gain 2 initiative.
Well, you're a good boy, aren't you, Alfie? Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I may just have to suck it up. Oh, that would lose me my constitution, my leadership. I don't want to do that either.
Remember
Okay.
to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor...
My champion, my healer and protector.
Right. Prize level 15. I'm not 15 yet. Okay. Okay, so we have the spell we need. We just need to find her blood. What if we can get some blood from her sister? Maybe that'll work.
What's the word, Source Hunter? Gods, Death Knights, this is dreadful news. Worse than I could have expected. Death Knights are a terrible sign, Source Hunter. Historically, they indicate their maker's intention to wage total war. Death Knights are impervious to attack, you see. The perfect soldiers.
Are they, though?
We must learn all we can about Leandra's plans for the army she's building. Fortunately, you seem to have found a crucial piece of the puzzle. A spell that will make her dreaded knights vulnerable to attack. Excellent work, Source Hunter. Simply excellent.
So how do we stop her?
You must venture into the inner sanctum of one of the sacred Immaculate Temples in Lucula Forest. Leandra has hidden it well, but within its deepest depths you'll find a hidden library. What's inside I cannot say, but I know something of great value to her is kept within.
How can I find this?
The Immaculates are no invention of Leandra's, though styling herself as its so-called conduit is, I must say, rather clever. They were an ancient religious group, countless sorcerers among them numbering hundreds of thousands before the death of Brachus Rex and the abolishment of Source. Leandra's little cult has retaken this immaculate banner and repurposed the ancient Immaculate temples after their own fashion. The temple you must find is particularly well hidden. You'll have to become an Immaculate yourself in order to gain access to it. If the time comes that you must reveal yourself as imposters, you'll have many an impassioned foe to face. You'll know you've reached the right place when you meet the priest who calls himself Mangoth. He protects the blood. It is he who you must ultimately defeat.
Okay.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. What's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. If I could only repair the forge,
Alright, so now I need to become Immaculate. And then after I become Immaculate, I'll be able to find Temple, and once I find Mangoth, I can kill him and take Leandra's blood. Okay.
The goddess is the word. Through the conduit she speaks, and through me her wisdom is repeated. How may I enlighten you?
Immaculate I want to be.
Give me this
the blood of the
graceful
last
grace.
will flow.
To become enlightened.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One!
Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them.
Let's discuss joining.
Do you hold it to be true, O Seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred trio of queries shall I put before thee, but even if thou falterest but a single time, unworthy will thou be deemed of the goddess's love. Your unpreparedness disappoints me.
Give me the strength, O goddess, to
Blessed
become enlightened.
be the goddess, and blessed be the conduit.
Remember, O brothers
Give
and
me the
sisters,
strength,
O
O goddess,
seeking
to become enlightened.
souls, the miracles with which the blessed conduit rid our mean and mangled bodies of the rot that plagued it. Miracles we deem them no longer, no. Infinitely greater we now know them to be.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and call it here for tonight, everybody. I'm going to have to go through like an initiation procedure.